The power of one. It's the power of one person to make a difference. One manufacturing company is using that power to create a positive environment, both inside and outside its plants.
The founder and CEO of Interface isn't a fortune teller, but he is trying to predict how his company will affect the future for his employees. And it goes way beyond the working conditions at his factories. It began when he picked up a book on industry and the environment.
Paul Hawkins' book, The Ecology of Commerce. I read it, and it was a spear in the chest. Species disappearing, never ever to be born again. The death of birth. It hit me so hard, convincing me that industrialism was destroying the biosphere of the earth. I ask our people to examine our entire supply chain, all the way back to the mine, to the wellhead. How much stuff did we take to produce our sales? And when the answer came back, I was staggered. We found that 2/3 of the stuff we were taking from the earth was petro-derived, and 2/3 of that was being burned up to produce the energy to drive the production process. That fossil fuel's gone forever except for the carbon dioxide that's accumulating in the atmosphere to contribute to global warming as we speak. When we started this effort, we counted the smokestacks. We have 237. I want to see every one of them closed down. We're going to replace those fossil fuel polluting energy sources with clean energy sources, renewable energy.
Cleaning up emissions is just one battlefront. Ray is also waging a war on waste.
Barbara, this is where it all began.
He took us to the front lines of the first factory he ever opened in LaGrange, Georgia.
All of it is waste scrap yarn that's been reclaimed and spun into good as new yarn.
All the scraps from this process used to end up in a landfill. Now all of it's recycled, a total of 4 million pounds of scrap every year that won't go to the dump. And that's just from this one factory.
The power of one person to make a difference. You can make a difference, I can make a difference. What if companies get together on things like recycling? They can make big differences. Business and industry, the largest, most powerful, most pervasive, most influential institution on earth, it must step up and take the lead, because only business and industry can lead mankind away from this abyss toward which we're hurtling like a freight train.
How do you respond to people who say that in spite of your efforts, carpet making is going to harm the environment in some way?
I say just watch us. We're going to change that. Give us some time. It'll take resources, it'll take inventions that don't exist yet, but we're going to get there.
Halfway around the world, that promise is getting rave reviews. Alice Kong is head of operations for the Asian Pacific region.
I think Ray is a visionary. I think he is an inspirational teacher. He is our Buddha. Ray says that we only pass through this world once. We could either leave it a better or worse place. The choice is all ours.